Hi. If this video found its way to you tonight, I think that probably means something. Maybe your phone suggested it, or maybe you went looking for it. Either way, I'm really glad it did. My name is Ava, and I make these videos for exactly this moment. The one where you're lying in bed or curled up on the sofa and you just need something quiet to exist alongside you for a little while. So that's what this is. No drama, no jump scares, just me, wandering around in Minecraft talking about whatever comes to mind. You don't have to watch, you can just listen, or you can let it blur into the background. Whatever feels right. If you do find yourself enjoying it, you're more than welcome to subscribe. But truly no pressure at all. I'm just happy you're here. Okay, let's begin. So we're picking up where we left off. And I have to say, every time I open this world, it surprises me a little, like I forget how pretty it is. I've been thinking lately about how certain games have this quality where they just hold you, where you can step inside them and the outside world goes a little quiet. Minecraft is one of those for me. Which is funny because on the surface it's just blocks. It's not supposed to be poetic, but there's something about having this whole world that exists only because you're in it. I think that's actually quite beautiful. I'm going to be doing some slow work tonight. I want to get some stone and maybe start thinking about where the first proper building is going to go. I keep changing my mind about it, honestly. Part of me wants it right here by the water. And part of me wants to be up on that hill. Because the view would be, look at that. Can you even imagine waking up to that view every morning? Even if it's just in a game? That's actually something I think about a lot. The escapism part of gaming. And I don't think it's a bad thing the way people sometimes frame it. I think for a lot of us, it's less about escaping and more about having a place that feels like yours. A space where the rules make sense and the world is manageable. Real life isn't always like that, and I think that's okay to acknowledge. Anyway, stone. We need stone. Let's do something useful. Can I tell you something that I've been thinking about? It might be a bit odd. So when I was little, really little, maybe 6 or 7, I had this thing where I couldn't fall asleep unless there was some kind of noise. My mom used to put on this nature documentary. Not even a specific one, just whatever was on. And I remember the voice of the narrator just washing over me and I would be out within minutes. I didn't care what they were talking about. It could be deep sea creatures, which honestly terrifying. I don't know why I found that comforting. But the sound of someone calm and certain just talking about the world that did something, it made me feel safe. I think about that a lot when I make these videos because in a way that's sort of what I'm trying to recreate. Not the deep sea part, hopefully. But that feeling of, it's okay to let go now, someone's still here. I don't know if that's what this is for you. Maybe you're just here for the Minecraft, that's completely valid. I just find it really, meaningful. That there are people who use videos like this in that way, it makes me want to be careful with it. To actually try and make it feel like a safe place to land. And it's funny because I've been sleeping better recently since I started making these, which I didn't expect. I think there's something about the act of slowing down intentionally, deciding that this hour is going to be gentle, that sort of trains your brain. Or maybe I'm just tired. That's also possible. I've been meaning to ask actually if you're watching this and you're still awake, which, no judgment at all. I'd love to know what you're doing right now. Are you in bed? Are you studying? Are you doing something creative at 2 a.m. because your brain won't turn off? Because I feel like that last one is a very specific kind of person, and I think we would get along very well. You can always drop it in the comments. I read everything, even if I don't always reply quickly. And I love hearing about what people's nights look like. Someone told me recently that they put my videos on when they're doing night feeds with a new baby. I didn't know what to say to that. What an incredibly specific and tender little moment to be a part of. Just a person somewhere at 3 a.m, feeding a tiny human, watching someone wander around in Minecraft. Life is so strange and so lovely sometimes. Oh, look at that. Look at the way the moon is sitting right now. I always forget Minecraft has a moon cycle. I don't know why that delights me every time. It just feels like evidence that someone really cared. That they thought, yes, let's make the moon real. Let's make it move through its phases. No one will probably notice. I like things like that, the details that exist just because someone loved the work. I want to ask you something, and it's a very gentle question. You can answer in the comments, or you can just think about it quietly. What's your comfort thing? Not your favorite thing necessarily, your comfort thing. The specific thing you go back to when the world feels like a bit too much. For some people, it's a book they've already read 20 times. For some people, it's a very specific playlist. Mine is making tea and doing absolutely nothing while it brews. There's about 3 minutes where I'm just standing in my kitchen, usually in the dark because I don't turn the light on. And I think those 3 minutes might be the most peaceful part of my entire day. I told someone that once, and they looked at me like I had said something quite sad, but I don't think it is. I think intentional stillness is underrated. We've been told that rest has to be earned, that you have to be tired enough or sick enough, and I think that's not right. I think rest is just part of being alive. I'm getting a little philosophical for a Minecraft video. Okay, I want to put some flowers here. I've been collecting them for a while, and I just think this corner deserves something pretty. I want to be honest with you for a second. I sometimes second guess making these, not the Minecraft part. I love the Minecraft part, but the talking. Sometimes I think, who is this for? Who wants to hear me rambling about tea and moonlight and childhood bedtimes? And then someone leaves a comment that says they watched a video 3 nights in a row because they were going through something hard, or that they'd forgotten how to wind down and this reminded them. And I'm very glad I didn't listen to that voice. I think there are a lot of us who are quietly tired, carrying the low hum of everything that life asks of you day after day, and sometimes you just need something that asks nothing back. So if that's you tonight, I'm glad you found this. I hope it's helping even a little. I think it's getting late in here too, actually. The stars are out. I've always had a complicated relationship with night, like I love it, but it takes me a while to get there. To stop fighting the tiredness and just let it come. I think a lot of people are like that. There's this thing that happens between being awake and being asleep where you're not quite either. And that threshold is my favorite place to be. It's where your thoughts go strange and soft, where you start having the beginnings of dreams before you've even technically fallen asleep. I don't know if there's a name for it. There probably is, but I love it. I hope that's where you're headed tonight. That soft, half-dreaming place where nothing is urgent and everything is just impressionistic and warm. I always like to think that in a forever world, your little character just waits for you. Sits by the fire or stands at the window, and when you come back, everything is exactly where you left it. The world just held still. I think that's one of the things I love most about Minecraft specifically. Nothing decays when you're gone. No one takes your things. You can leave and come back, and it's all still there, waiting. That's a very comforting idea. I think that something can just wait for you, without needing anything. Okay, I think we should call it for tonight. Thank you for being here. Genuinely, whether you watched the whole thing or you woke up 15 minutes in and had to rewind, it means a lot either way. If you're still awake, go to sleep. You've earned it. The to-do list will be there tomorrow. The worries will be there tomorrow. But right now it's night and you're warm and there's nothing you have to do. And if you're already half gone, that's perfect. That's exactly right. I hope your dreams are kind to you tonight. I'll be back soon with more of this. And if you want to be here for it, you know where to find me. Good night.